Hi. It is me. Your favorite streamer, objectively. Because I mean, if you've seen me, how could I not be, obviously? Anyways, I'm gonna be drawing some patriotic art. Maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't, but today's the election day here in old Finland. And even though I know that the people that I voted for probably won't make it, they won't get into parliament, but for the first time ever I feel actually good about voting. I actually had a candidate that I fucking believe in. That's pretty fucking rare. That's a first, definitely. Actually the second time ever I've voted in the first place. The other one was like a local election. Kinda just had to vote for the only candidate that promised that, you know, she wasn't going to fuck my city up completely. So that wasn't very fun, but this time, you know what, I feel good. I feel like I voted for the right guy. It's been a pretty good Sunday in general. Engaged in some democracy. Made tacos. Had one of the best smoothies I've ever made. Washed my socks. Washed a whole bunch of socks. I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but clean clothes is one of my favorite things, just in general. Like, is this one of those moments that all the people on the internet are always going on about? You know you're an adult when you get excited buying a freaking lampshade. But yeah, this might be one of them, actually. Getting excited for like just clean socks. That's how you know. That's how you actually know you've become an ancient relic of the past. Oh boy, clean clothes, clean sheets, tacos. Holy shit. But yeah, that's where I'm at. You know, it's the little things. Having a decent candidate with no chance of winning. Clean socks. A really good smoothie. I mean, that'll brighten my day. That'll put me in a good mood. And on top of that, my app's almost functional. Just need to figure out a couple of technicalities, but I'm sure those won't take too long. You know, famous last words of every programmer out there. These shouldn't be too hard, right? Yeah, once again I need to increase the canvas. I don't know why it always happens. But yeah, this will be a somewhat patriotic piece. Not gonna be quite as, how should I put it? Not quite as not safe for work as usual. So apologies if you're expecting that, and if you have a problem with me drawing some some patriotic shit, then I'll get out. Just leave. Today is actually a good day. I want to believe. I want to believe in my goddamn country. And don't you dare to try to stop me. Don't you dare try to stop me from being optimistic for one day, alright? Current government's been trying to burn this country down for... How long have they been there? 3 years? Yeah, 3 years, I think. Well, a bit more than 3 years, but yeah. Trying to destroy this country. Been sending all our money to somewhere else. Not always quite certain where. They don't know either. Just gone a bit overboard with the whole COVID restriction thing. And in the aftermath, they've probably made the worst possible choice trying to fix them. So, you know, if they're on their way out, then I'll fucking raise a glass. I'll raise a pint. Won't be missed. Goodbye. Foreigners probably surprised to hear it because they're always like idolizing our prime minister. Don't do it. She's horrible. She's a horrible prime minister and just a fucking terrible person in general. Don't simp for her. Please. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking you to stay out of her politics. But that's one thing. Just don't simp for our prime minister. She fucking sucks. Yeah. Okay, I think I've gotten it all out of my system. So let's just focus on this drawing that I just keep increasing in size. Because I'm not very good at, you know, scale and that kind of stuff. Kind of terrible at it. Guide layers done. I think we'll start the body. Don't think I'll color this one actually, except for maybe the flag. That's right, that's what her hands are holding. Oh yeah. We're about to get even more patriotic up in this. Put on some Sibelius. Can you tell? Can you tell that I've kind of been on a bit of a how should I describe it? Political quest. Trying to find somebody to vote for. Took me a couple of weeks, but I did. I'm happy. Where's the music? Oh, apparently my computer's still trying to play audio through Bluetooth, even though my headphones are plugged in. Nice. Neat. Play some GTA later too, I think. Once I've finish this. Don't worry, I'll get around to playing Red Dead Redemption 2 one of these days. Just gotta finish my app. That's what's taking most of my free time. Just been trying to get the thing to work. Maybe finally I can show you guys what I've been working on. Once it is functional and published, because I don't want anybody else to take my idea. It's actually something I don't think anyone's done yet, at least as far as like Android app stores go. So yeah, that's gonna happen soon enough. I'll probably post about it in some capacity on my social media, so if you don't follow me there, make sure you do it. You know, in case you're interested in that kind of stuff. Kinda hard to tell you what it is though without actually giving away the idea, so maybe I shouldn't talk about it just yet. Need some more guides. That'll do. And I'm gonna need to make this thing even bigger. There's no room for the flag, I don't think, because it's gonna be like kind of a big one. Okay. Just gonna do some measurements with my fingers like all the professionals do. Sure you guys know. What, actually enabling like a grid or something, like some actual measurement device feature? Nah, we don't do it here. We're old school. By old school I mean I don't know how to use them. Because I'm just too used to drawing on paper. Shit, I don't know, maybe I should do it one of these days. If I can like acquire a decent webcam. Set it up to well, I don't know actually where I'd put it. Maybe I could try to put it on like my mic stand. Kind of. Or maybe I'll just mount it on my fucking chest. Do some pencil drawing on stream, that would actually be fun. I know I haven't drawn any, you know, pencil things in recent months, but Yeah, some of you may know I'm kind of better at it. You know, I've been drawing digital art for like, I don't know, 2 years, maybe a bit less. So we'll contrast that to the 9.5 that I've been drawing on paper, pencils. There's a slight difference. Just trying to get the thighs just right. Yeah, I figured I'd try not to be as OCD as I usually am. You know, if I fuck some lines up, I'll just erase them, you know, I'll just draw them again, like I would do on paper. Because I think I'm kind of better at that kind of thing. Usually when I try to be very OCD, very, what would you call it? Very anal about my art, it usually turns out worse than when I just, you know, freestyle. Turns out you sometimes make better things when you just try to have fun instead of being a perfectionist and an asshole. Wild how that works, huh? On an unrelated note, I need to stretch more. My calves are just destroyed. Did a bit of a leg workout yesterday, and today I ran up and down the stairs a couple of times, all 6 of them. All 6 flights of stairs. Because I'm trying to get in shape again. I've been lazy. But now, of course, as a result, my thighs and calves are just fucking gone. They're over. They're cancelled. Yeah, I know, figured I'd get in shape for the summer so I can start long distance cycling again. Because I do enjoy it. I know the internet likes dunking on cyclists because, you know, most of them are inconsiderate, rude assholes and psychopaths. But don't worry, I'm one of the good ones. One of the few good ones. That's probably what they all say, but yeah, you know. I don't ride on the road with the cars, because that's not where a fucking bike belongs. It's not a motorized vehicle. Oh, but if a car and a motorcycle, if they're vehicles, then why wouldn't my fucking vegan peace bicycle be? Well, I'll tell you why, bucko. Cause see, your bicycle is just a couple of tubes. And a car is a whole lot more tubes. In fact, the difference is about a ton, usually. At least. Modern cars even more. And what do you think happens if you collide with one of those bigger piles of tubes? Spoiler alert, you die. So yeah. Don't get on the road with the other, you know, with actual vehicles, because you're not only endangering yourself but everybody else, because of course everybody else on the road knows that they're basically driving a weapon and you're just sitting on like a piece of exercise equipment. So they'll try to avoid you, so they won't catch a murder charge. So yeah, you know, just a PSA from me to you. If you're gonna be a cyclist, get on the sidewalk. And even when you're on the sidewalk, also don't be a psychopath there. You know, when you're passing people, you know, ring your bell, so they know you're coming. And, you know, when you're crossing the road, when you're on a crosswalk, maybe like to wait until all the cars have either stopped or gone by. Too many times I see these fucking, what I refer to as kamikaze cyclists. They just kind of go without having any regard for their own lives or anybody else's. They see like, oh, there's a crossroad right there, and they just take a turn. Don't do that either. That's fucking horrifically stupid. I mean, hey, if you wanna remove yourself from the gene pool, then go right ahead, but you know, don't make it everybody else's problem as well. Yeah, that's how I usually go about my traffic. I stop at red lights. I stop at lights even if the light is green, because I know some people are on their phones in their cars. They don't always stop quite in time. Some of them accidentally run red lights, and yeah, always make sure the cars stop before you fucking cross the road. Because I saw several people just doing that same mistake while I was on the way to the voting place. Given they were teenagers, you know, they're known to be a bit reckless or downright self-destructive. Like, so what? You know, the car's gonna stop in time, right? They have brakes. So I thought I'd put some wisdom out there, because I feel like I'm responsible for you guys. You know, I'm like the weird, obscure niche internet micro celebrity dad to all you young'uns out there. Well, maybe not, but I feel like I could be. That's another realization that I just came to. Like browsing Twitter yesterday, and everybody was like, I don't know, there was just several people talking about their own age for whatever reason, unrelated. They were like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm already 19 or fucking 20. And I realized, like, out of all my Twitter mutuals and the people I follow, I'm like one of the oldest ones. So yeah, now I feel ancient. Now I feel like an old man. So thanks for that, internet. These legs aren't of equal length, actually. Poop. Am I gonna redraw it? No, I'm gonna be lazy. Yeah, I think that's about right. I think I might have scared everybody away with my weird rants. Cthulhu. Hey. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Hope you're having a good day. How you doing? Yes, it is arts and crafts time. We're crafting some mighty thighs. Yeah, no problem. It's just nice to see you. I'm doing good. I'm having a good day. Had some tacos, voted for a candidate that I actually believe in the election. Washed some socks, and now I'm drawing. It's a good day. Where do you get tacos in Denmark? Oh, I don't live in Denmark. I'm Finnish. Do we have Taco Bell? I mean, there are Taco Bells in this country, but not in my town. I live kinda in the middle of nowhere. I just make my own. What was I doing? Face? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna draw kind of a simplified face. Seems like those turn out better usually. And the eyes, my mortal enemy. Never can get him quite right. Especially the other one. Well, that, I don't know, turned out alright, I guess. Like I said, I'm trying to not be as anal as usual about this one. Because usually that just ends up looking better somehow, if I like pay less attention to what I'm doing. I don't know how it works. When I really sit down, I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this. Let's do this big thing. Just got the colors and shading and all the lines are perfectly smooth. Then it looks like shit. Then when I do like a, oh, I'm gonna just draw something before I go to bed, to kind of just unwind, then it's like the best drawing I've done that far. I don't know, brains are weird. should the eyes be bigger? Maybe. Let's not fuck with them too much. There we go. That looks alright, I suppose. Although maybe I shouldn't fuck with them at all, because I mean that's how it always happens. I'm like, oh, the face is too small, the eyes are too narrow, let me just adjust this and that. Then it just ends up looking like a fucking creature. Is your VTube avatar changing directions when you are changing directions? Yes. Yes it is. Although it's not actually accurate. Yeah, I mean it's just a webcam face tracker thing. It's pointing somewhat in the right direction, but the resolution of webcam is not really enough to like capture any expressions, so dude's just always smiling. Does it only track face, or could you Fortnite test the shit out of it? I wish I could. No, it's just the face. I have thought about setting up like a whole full body thing at some point, so I actually can Fortnite dance the shit out of it. Because let me tell you, I got some serious moves. Do a little victory dance every time I play GTA or Battlefield. Be cool. Though I don't know how to make one, so guess I'll have to look that up at some point. Yeah, I need to do that at some point, definitely. Definitely need to get like a new webcam first though, because this one is just fucking awful. Bought it for like $10 fucking, I don't know, 12 years ago. It has a manual focus and the resolution is like 240p. A friend of mine has a VR headset with full body tracking. A VR headset would be cool too. I'd like to play some Beat Saber on stream one day. Because I somehow feel like I'd be kind of good at it. On the account of almost a decade of drumming. You know, I see those videos every now and then. The hardest song in Beat Saber. Extreme difficulty. And then it's just like a rap song. And I'd put on some fucking death metal. Just go nuts. Hey, you know, maybe that's a goal for next year. Full body tracking VR headset. New webcam. Man, setting up a lot of goals for myself. Just add that to the list, you know. VR headset, full body tracking, new webcam. Getting in shape. Making a whole ass video game. Developing like 3 apps. Improving my art skills. So on and so forth. It's a long list. But I'm slowly getting them all done. Can't be too hard on myself. Yeah, gotta stay positive. Gotta focus on the happy thoughts. It's just the thing I've been trying to learn for the last decade or so. Doesn't really come naturally. But hey, I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. Could I head out? Could I make food and take a shower? Be nice Thursday evening. Hey, thanks for stopping by. It was nice to see you. Have a good one. Always nice when the Twitter homies stop by. You know, I used to be active there back in the day. Made a lot of good friends, but I've just kind of burned out on social media. I wish I had more people on my Discord, to be honest. I'd like to talk more there, even if I'm not very good at that either. Maybe have like a whole group chat one of these days. I should actually set that up. Be fun. Should set up like a group chat on Twitter or something. Add some of my favorite people. Drop a funny meme there every once in a while, even if I don't actually get around to being sociable. Right, that's the face. The body done. Then we just add all the other stuff, like the clothes and hair, flag, and of course, most importantly, you know, this part right here. If you know what I'm saying. Trying to come up with a funny name every time. Well, the reference is not gonna really help me here. Kind of weirdly shaped in the picture. It's like I'm using like a 3D model as a reference. Wink wink, it's porn. Yeah, they're kind of weirdly shaped, so I'm just gonna have to freestyle, I guess. Not very good at that, but hey, you know, well, I've got experience. I can manage. I don't know, is that... I don't know, could be better shaped, could be rounder. Well, I don't know. I think that's fine-ish. Just gonna redo this side. Which slightly further out. Explain this like I'm a plastic surgeon. Oh yes, the shape is good, but we could do with a bit of a lift. Move it slightly to the slightly up here. Raise them a little bit. I don't know, should they be more like this? I don't know, it looks weird. No, I think it's fine. It's gonna be a weird job though, you know. People just coming into your office like, "Doctor, I'm ugly." can you help me? then you can't be like, oh no, you're fine, don't worry about it, just eat health, hit the gym, and I don't know, get a haircut. Now you gotta be like, yes, I can indeed see that you are ugly. Now here are the places I would slice up your face. I would stuff some stuff into your boobs from here, and then I would just like grab a bunch of your skin and pull it back. You know? And that'll be about $100,000. Why would you take the job? I know they make a whole lot of money, but still. That is fucking freaky. Actually, like cutting people apart to make them look better or something. That's just one thing I've never been able to like get over it. I've never been able to like accept as a normal thing. Oh, you know, she just got some work done. It's pretty normal nowadays. She just got some fucking stuff bumping into her lips. What do you mean? What did they put in there? But hey, you know, if somebody wants to stuff some stuff up in their ass, tits, or lips, then that's their fucking business. You do you. You do you, but I will judge you. That's basically my ideology. Those are the words that I live by. You know, do what you want, but I don't be surprised if I laugh at you for doing it. That's just my like entire political view. You should have the right to do whatever you want as long as it does not harm others. As long as I have the right to laugh at you for doing it in public. Okay, then clothes, right? She's clothed. Don't even think about it, Jeff. Don't even think about it, Jeff. She's not naked. Not sure what I should actually do with the whole outfit thing. Maybe I should like kind of do like a fantasy. Like a skimpy fantasy outfit, but also combine like elements from like traditional Finnish garbs, maybe. That could be fun. Could be fun. Guess we could try it out. I mean, we can always just try again. You know, I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere today. Well, except I have to write a riff about a fucking... what was it? Scrum, I think? Which is like a process to help keep things organized and be productive in a job or something. I don't know, I haven't read it, but I have 3 weeks to do it, so I'm not exactly in a hurry. But you know me, I don't like thinking about those kinds of things, so I just want to get them out of the way as fast as possible. You know, that's the annoying part of studying to be like a software guy. Every now and then you gotta study things that have nothing to do with actual programming or software development, and they're just things to like satisfy these HR freaks. Not sure about this heart though, I might get rid of that. I want the midsection to be exposed though, So, yeah. Maybe I'll just do something like this. I don't know, that looks kind of weird. Not sure where I'm going with this, to be honest. Maybe now that I think about it, I'll just do like a dress. But no, I wanna see the thighs. This is how it always goes. I wanna draw a cool outfit, but I also don't wanna like cover things up too much. What to do? Trying to think. Kinda wanna do something with like gold chains, but those old chains are a pain in the ass to draw, so maybe not. Well, I don't know. I guess something like this might do. Just leave it open in the middle. Man, listening to classical music makes me want to play Civilization again. Maybe I'll finally do it. Maybe I'll, maybe I'll make the server that I've always been talking about, that I would like open up to viewers potentially, or anyone else who wants to join. Twitter mutuals, YouTube subscribers, whoever. Just like leave it open. Leave it open for like a whole day. See what happens. But that's probably gonna have to wait for the summertime when I actually have enough free time to do something like that. Yeah, I think I might do like short sleeves actually. How do you draw sleeves when you're like raising your arms? Trying to use my own sleeves as a reference. It's kind of hard because I can't see myself. Yeah, I'm not really good at drawing like clothes that are hanging down. But some like this. Yeah, that works. That works somewhat. Well, hey, since I drew the chesticles on a separate layer, I could still like reduce or increase the size. Anybody watching wants to vote, then now's your time. Now's your time to affect the size of these immense weapons of mass destruction. Bigger, smaller. Go ahead and cast your votes. the meantime, I'll sip the rest of my tea. Got like tea leaf in my mouth. That's strong. That's some pretty strong tea right there. Well, since nobody's saying nothing, I guess I'll just do whatever I want. Guess I could try it out. I don't know, is that a bit too far? It might be. Maybe I'll just keep them as they are. Yeah, I think this is turning out pretty well. Still not sure about the eyes, but I'm like really trying not to fuck with them. Really shouldn't do that at this point. Now, you know, everything's going so well. I might use a different reference for the hair though. You know, sure, braids are all fun, but I'd like to do something a bit more. I can't find the word. Well, you'll understand when you see it. Who has nice hair? Trying to think here. Just find something real quick. Just a front-facing picture would be nice. Just need a picture with good hair. Yeah, I think, well, this one might do. Or maybe not. Don't want any ponytails or braids this time, just long hair hanging down on the shoulders preferably. Or maybe short hair, I don't know. That could be nice as well. Yeah, I don't know, the short hair to work as well. Yeah, that's the one from Resident Evil, right? Jill Valentine. Yeah, she's got nice hair. How am I use that? Maybe I'll change things a little bit. Just tiny amount, just a tad, just a smidgen. Actually, I might just do the hair that I always draw. You know, I like that hair. Dark, just about down the shoulders. Curly. It's a good hair. And if you're wrong, then you're wrong. That's how I treat other people's opinions. If you don't like it, then you're just incorrect. You're just scared dang wrong. and I will not hear it. I have a feeling I might do it here in my... whatever you'd call it. Fancier style. I'm sure you guys seen it on my Twitter every now and then. The way I do here. Mostly on the pictures that I don't color, because that's a bit difficult to color, you know. If you color everything else, it just kinda doesn't fit. The other side there's like swept back slightly. I think this might be a bit more to the left. Or the right, to her right. Yeah, I think I'll do this here, but just a bit longer. Just a couple extra inches. Ladies, you know what I'm saying. Wink wink. Yeah, I said I wouldn't fuck with the face, but I think I might actually do a couple of changes. I know. Might not be a good idea, but I just gotta. Also, you might hear that somebody's testing their new car stereo outside of the building, apparently. I can't really do anything about that. At least not anything that, you know, is within the law. So, apologies, but I can't do anything about it at the moment. I can only pray for their destruction. Hopefully the stereo like explodes or something. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Some asshole just blasting like Eurobeat outside of your building and their stereo just fucking blew up. I don't know about you, but I'd laugh. Oh, I thought you were trying to put out more positive vibes, Velho. What happened? Why are you wishing death on people? Well, isn't they're assholes, they deserve it. I don't know what to tell you. I do try to radiate positive vibes out there, but you know, some people are just assholes, and I wish bad things on them. No, I won't stop. No, I won't feel bad about it, even if something actually does happen to them. That will only encourage me more, because then it'll make me think that I have powers to do it. Powers to make it happen. Just because they made you listen to a bit of noise doesn't make them bad people. Yes, it does. If you can appreciate a bit of peace and quiet, then you're a bad person in my mind. Loud people should be locked up, I think. Which I understand might be a bit of an extreme position, but you know, if you've been subject to the same amount of noise as I have, not just while living here, but just in my life, yeah, you'd understand. Needless to say, I was not a fan of middle school. Also, I think I've drawn the other side of the clothes on the wrong layer. Oh well. Doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, I think it works. Yeah, no, I talked about how not really a fan of Resident Evil yesterday. Or well, it's not like I hate it, I just haven't like played any of them. But I do have to give it up for the character designers. I mean, goddamn. Goddamn. You've seen them? Have you seen Jill Valentine in the remakes? You know, not to sound horny or anything, but I would do things to her that I can't describe on stream. You know, especially this one, because I'm you know, it's an art stream and I'm recording it. Things I wanna say today, they should not end up on any kind of record. So I'm gonna just keep them to myself. I'm sure you all understand. I'm sure you've had the same thoughts while gazing upon certain female forms. Or male, we don't judge here. You know, it is a bit gay, but that's fine. Yeah, should I perhaps do the hair in my very strange fashion that I'm sure nobody else has ever done? Yeah, I think yeah, I mean, I've already started, so why the hell not? Since I'm not gonna color this one, I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere. You know, might as well. And yes, indeed, Finlandia is playing. That is our national hymn. Why is my school website open on my laptop? I didn't do it. Okay. I guess I did do it. Silly computer. Just using it to keep an eye on my own stream. Make sure everything's going well. Make sure no lags are happening or frames are being dropped. You know, because I still can't always see what's going on. My streams lag sometimes. Usually it's caused by having a browser open, so that's why I kind of have it open on the laptop. Not sure what that's about though. Some graphics driver problem, I suppose. Or maybe the fact that I haven't updated my Windows in a long time, because I can't. There's some kind of a inexplicable driver conflict. So I haven't been able to update my Windows in like a year. That's probably not good. So, you know, to any hackers out there, you can exploit whatever security issues were in Windows 10 last year. If you wanna like steal my information, just say. Just putting it out there. You know, sometimes you just gotta project some both threatening and confident energy into the world. You know, like fucking Tony Stark in Iron Man 3. Are you scared of the Mandarin? Here's my home address, dude. Come at me. Sure, it might have, you know, caused a couple of helicopters to come over and shoot missiles at his house, but I think it was worth it. It was a pretty polar move. Guess I have no idea what the fuck I'm even talking about. Listen, I just have theories in my head, and if I don't have anybody to interact with, they just kind of come out. So, you know, if you want this insanity to stop, then talk to me. Or don't. Maybe you enjoy them. I can kind of see it happening. I mean, it's proper good entertainment. Just listening to a man's brain disintegrating in real time. Yeah, I think everything else about this drawing is pretty fucking good except for the face. Also the boobs, I might do something with those. Maybe. I'll adjust them a little bit. What is the face though? Why is it bothering me? Did I make it too big again? Maybe. Maybe I did. I think the mouth is fine, honestly. I think it's this part of the face. Do that and then change the size of the eyebrows just a bit. Would have been easier if I put everything on the same layer, or, you know, separate layers. Not the same layer, that's what I did, that's the problem. Yeah. I think that's fine now. Maybe. Well, I'm sure there's things I could do to improve this. There's lots of things I could do to improve this, but I think I'm too lazy today, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Just gonna narrow the jaw and the chin a tad. Guess I already removed my guidelines. Oops. Probably shouldn't have done that yet. Don't wanna quite give her like a Chad jaw. Maybe I should. Maybe that's the new trend. Chad women, Chadettes, Janes, whatever they are. I don't know. The head seems kind of wide. Can I just Oh, wait, where did I? Shit. Well, I seem to have put the hair there, so never mind. Never mind to whatever I was about to do. Note to self: pay less attention to unimportant details and more attention to layers. I think that should be my current priority. Can I get this right? It's just a chin, come on. Come on, hands. Come on, hands, come on, brain. Do what I want you to do. Yeah, I don't know, that seems okay. This, I don't know, there's still something about it. Could I do to make the head a bit narrower? I mean, I guess I could just increase the amount of hair. Because, you know, why not? Why not, after all? Kinda hide the shape of the head. Hide the fact that she's got the head shape of like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, no, I think it's alright now. I don't know, should I change the shape a little bit? Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're fine. Maybe they're fine as they are. I might just move this slightly towards the center here. Kind of making it seem like her chest is like as wide as a whole person. Which I guess it could be, you know, why not? But you know, I've just got these weird autistic eyes that they just can't handle things being out of the ordinary. Anyway. Her chest is slightly wider than normal. Erase it. Oh yeah, I guess the sleeve is kinda longer on the other hand. Can't have that either. Can't have one sleeve being not symmetrical. That's haram right there. No, it's still. Yeah, whatever, fuck it, close enough. And then we are only missing the one important part. Well, I guess I could, in the interest of saving some space, not making this like fucking 12,000 pixels tall, 9,000 wide, I'm gonna just shrink this person here. I'm probably not gonna color this, and even if I am, I mean, yeah, no, whatever. Whatever, it's fine, I just need to stop being so retarded. I say as I struggle to draw a straight line. That's a flagpole, I suppose. Suppose that'll work. Bring up just a tad. And there you can see the absolute state of my Wacom tablet. As I moved closer to the edge of the board, it just started fading away because the bottom of this thing is just fucked. It's just fucked and broken. Lots of things, lots of new things I should get. Lots of things I want to get. No money to do so. Crazy unemployed student. Maybe I'll get a job next year, I don't know. Maybe this year even. There we are, now the most patriotic part. Let's see if I can manage to like... Oh, fuck, I actually got that on like the first try. What the hell? Out of all the things, I get the flag on the first try. Please, the outlines of it. Thanks, brain. That's kind of a weird, you know, like why start functioning now if you didn't do it the whole time? But hey, you know, better late than never, I suppose. Maybe this is how I should draw things, actually. I mean, that seemed to go pretty well. Just draw everything in one big broad stroke. I don't know, does that look like a fabric move in the wind? I mean, I know I could make it like fancier by doing all kinds of folds, but I'm not good at that sort of thing, and I want this to look good. So I shan't do that this time. Hey, maybe I'll do another one if my guys win the election. Do like a fancier version. Hell yeah. That's a big flag, alright. Kinda almost wanna give this a background, but I don't think I'm gonna do it now. Once again, maybe later, if my boys do well in the election, but I'm not gonna find out for a good while, so yeah, I guess I'll just put this in the archives. Now I just need to accomplish the impossible task of drawing hands. Please pray for me. Did I leave my reference open? No. Shit. I could actually just copy the hands from that. Well. Here we go. Just gonna draw very simplistic hands, nothing fancy. Just wanna get this right. Wait, I don't know, does it look like she just has like small hands? Well, there's always the transform tool here to help us. Yeah, that works. Sorta, maybe. Do I need to draw like a thumb? Hold up, if she's holding it behind her head, thumb should be down. Wait. So, be like sorta here. Yeah, that looks like a hand. Holy shit, I might actually be learning. Guys, I think I just drew a hand that looks like a hand. Holy moly. I'm no longer worried about the AI replacing me. I can actually draw hands now. Okay, maybe not, but you know. I'm getting there. Take that, ChatGPT. It only took me about 10 years. What? How long did it take you? 5 minutes? Oh, okay. Well, guess I'm still doomed. Oh yeah, the other hand. Wait, but the hand is like that, this far away. Why did I draw it like this? I don't know, should I have the other hand holding something else? No, I set it up to be drawn like this. I guess I just need to redo the other arm just a tad. Just a little bit. Don't you worry, it won't take too long. Just gonna use a guide. Or to speed things up a little bit. So these fingers would be like somewhere around here. Yes indeed. Don't ask why I just turned into Mike Tyson for a second. I have no explanation. The brain goes where the brain goes. Just one more thing to erase and slap course on the flag, and that's it, I think. That will be the end of the art section for this stream. Yeah, I gotta say I've been having a lot of fun drawing on stream lately. Or just drawing in general. I don't know what reignited the spark, but yeah, I think it's there again. I actually feel like learning new shit. So yeah, maybe in a month or so, once I get all my school shit done for this semester. I can take maybe a week or two to improve my art skills. Like for real. So yeah, that's what the outfit ended up being. Guess I didn't do anything fancy after all. Well, that's fine. That's fine, I think this is quite nice. leaks. Well, I guess I could just pencil them in real quick. This one, that's not connected either. Fuck me, this thing's broken. That's actually kind of sad. I've been using this thing for such a long time. You know, like seeing your dad's old car break. It's kind of tragic, even if I don't get too attached to like items. The all reliables come to its end. Could I give it like a funeral? Yeah. There we go. Should I go darker? No, I think that's fine. Oh, I forgot to put on the expand, fill in those gaps. Don't need to do it myself so much. Just one gap. That's all. I don't know, should I color the rest of this? I mean, I could, I guess. Just gonna test it out. See what that would look like. Looks like we got ourselves another leak. Well, I guess I just move everything down by a few pixels. Don't need to start changing things at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I might as well. Looks fine, honestly. Yeah, maybe I should, you know, take this to heart. When I'm less anal about things, they turn out way better. Just draw simplistic things, you know. Even the colored versions look alright. Even if I'm not the greatest colorer in the world. So what about this outfit, huh? Took a light blue, I don't know. Maybe a slightly less light blue. Maybe just a full-on dark blue. Does it look weird? I don't know. Maybe white. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Maybe just not quite as that white. Just a tad darker, yeah. Yeah, no, this looks fine. Color in the flagpole as well. Oh, I got a couple crumbs here. Where did those come from? Some other remains that I haven't erased yet. There we go. Then the only thing left to do is to sign this. That's very important, you know. I wouldn't want anybody to steal this fine piece of art. Well, I mean, I did spend like an hour 30 on it. After all. Yep, gonna brown eyes, black hair, because that's actually Finnish. Just a little history lesson for you guys. Even though most people would, most foreigners would probably associate Finnish people with like blonde hair and blue eyes, much like the rest of Northern Europe. That is actually not accurate. Yes, there are a lot of those characteristics in our people, but they came from outside of Finland, mainly from Sweden. Finnish people, after all, are not actually Europeans. They originally came from somewhere beyond the Ural Mountains. So yeah, we're not really Europeans in the sense that most people think. At least not like northern Europeans. We actually have more in common with like Hungarians and Estonians than anybody else. Just a fun fact, I guess. How should I do this one? No, that's not good either. I don't know, should I just cover it up with more pencil? Maybe. Don't want to leave this much white space here. Just cover the biggest patches, I think. Look fine. Oh yeah, I guess I merged everything. Just gotta cover things up. But hey, there you go. That's some that's some different that's a different kind of patriotism. What would you even call this branch of patriotism? Phatriotism? That works, I guess. Maybe that's a party I should start. The Phatriots. Like Phatriots. Like PHAT. That's dumb. That's kind of dumb, but also funny. So yeah, I'll just slap my own name on it on this, and we'll play some GTA. Would it be easier if I like turned my correction a bit lower? Well, yes and no. I don't know, writing with a fucking Wacom thing is difficult. Maybe a happy middle ground. So I'm gonna make this a bit faster. Yeah, that works. Turn it back to 18 and save this as a PNG. So I can post it later on all the social medias. Maybe I'll Well, I don't need to save this as a transparent picture. I have the original file after all. There we go. That's all done. I'm gonna take a short break. Make myself some more tea. Go piece the previous one out. Let GTA start in the meantime. I'll be back in just a minute, so you know, stay on the channel, don't go anywhere. I can sense your presence after all. If you go somewhere, I will dispatch a vengeful spirit, and he will get you. That's a real power that I have, don't doubt me.